How are you, Mike?
Hi there. Very well.
Are you excited?
Very, very excited. I love the series. I love the film. I love the character. It's just a great group of people to work with.
Congratulations on your work. I'm actually a fan of a lot of things you've done, but let's focus on the Penguin, the show, or the character Oz. What was the inspiration behind the character? How did the Penguin come to life?
I'm a big comic book fan. So I've always known about the character. I've always been a fan of the Penguin since the Batman series when I was young, watching those shows with Adam West and Burgess Meredith, who played the Penguin in the 1960s show. Was, this cackling guy with a top hat and an, a eye ring around his monocle on his eye. And he had this umbrella and all of these things. So that was probably my first introduction to who the Penguin was outside of the comic books. So later on, when I was a kid, I went back to see who the Penguin was and what he looked like and what his whole character was about. So I've always known about the Penguin. And when Matt was doing the Batman film, I was very excited that they called me and that I had an opportunity to work with Colin, who I had worked with in the past on a previous project, and we always were friendly. So it was fun to get to work with him on this character. So it was like these combined world of great actor. Matt Reeves is a great artist and writer and director, and one of my favorite comics of all time was Batman, and all of it coming together. And then letting them have me explore what to do for the makeup. And it worked. And it was a really successful thing. And I think it spawned the TV show. It spawned the Penguin. And now we get a chance to explore who Oz is in this series. So it's really just this dream project to work on. And Matt has been hovering over Lauren LaFranc, the writer, and making sure everything is in the world, fits in the world, and they really are a great team. And I think the whole group is a great team. We're all friends, so that's very helpful. I'm a fan of everything that had happened in the past. So the makeup team on the series did something. The 1992 film did something. It's Stan Winston's who created the character of Penguin for Danny DeVito. So I couldn't copy any of that stuff. So I had to come up with an original idea for the film. So in Matt's film and in this series, you're in a very hard reality of a really dark city that's very corrupt, which means if Oz is supposed to be some form of a kingpin in this world, he has to be tough, he has to be hard, he has to be based on reality. So I really looked at older gangsters in real life or mafia people. I looked at their faces like Al Capone and all these people over the years, and they had this very specific, calm, charming quality about them. And then I mixed inspiration from birds, from penguins, from eagles, and from fighting birds, and what their faces and what their beaks looked like. So I incorporated all of those things together in these layers of pieces of character that hopefully spoke enough without saying anything visually. So we build this character, we create a look, we create the suit. We put Colin in the makeup chair every day, and we glue all these pieces on, and we film it, and we hope it works. So I think it worked, and I think my whole team, including Lauren and Matt and all my people in my studio, all collaborate together and hope it works and hope it's a believable thing and not comical or strange or something. And it all fits within this tone of Matt's whole universe.
Yeah, because you don't see Colin in makeup, you see a character. So the job is amazing. The work you've done, it's amazing. And now that you mentioned, putting on the prosthetics and everything, did you change something from the movie to this series, design-wise or maybe technique-wise for the show?
Oh yeah, yeah. We changed certain colors. We changed. Well, Colin had fluctuated in his weight and his appearance. It's now we're like 5 years in. So from the beginning he looked a certain way until now he looks a certain way, and it's all kind of different. So I have to adapt my sculptures and our design of what it looks like to still maintain the look of the character. So so it's all rebuilt. Everything is rebuilt from the film, but everything is kind of in line. And I think it's a progression, as if from the film he's a certain character, in the series he's a certain character, so he's evolving and he's changing. So Colin and I come up with the idea of kind of how is his look going to slightly evolve as we go forward. So it is slightly different, but it's all still there from the film. It's a little bit, his face is growing.
I don't know if you remember, but there was this viral video from 2022 about the process, of the makeup. I think it was you. I don't remember who said that it took like 3 or 4 hours every day. Is the process the same, or did you change something to make it easier for you?
Well, we always try to make everything easier since we've had so many attempts to do the makeup. We put him in the makeup like 80 plus times. So he sat in the chair with us that long. So we're always trying to speed the process up, pre-painting, or how could we, have him come in already shaved and all those things, because, he's a beard and every day got to shave it. So we try to speed up the process that way. But there's technological changes that we've come up with density of the rubber is different, the nose is harder, and the cheeks are softer, and all these things. So we're constantly developing a way to speed up the process and make it more real. So it's a constant learning process.
And it looks amazing. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have any last, memory or fun moment from the show that you would like to share to finish this off?
Well, we had a day where Colin is exposed. His body is exposed. He's a bit barren. And after we wrapped that day, we all ate all these pastries, and Colin is in the makeup trailer sitting around naked eating pastries. So it's a funny moment.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. If everyone wants to see his amazing work on The Penguin, El Pingüino, it premieres this Thursday, que este jueves se estrena en HBO y Max. Thank you, Mike, so much for your time, and we'll be sure to check out your work in The Penguin.
Thank you. Adios.
Thank you.